All right. I think I got some things tweaked. Could hopefully run
Hello
better.
there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm Ghoulish Ghost. I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate. You've heard of us, I take it. I'm just a soldier, same as you. I prefer to keep my background shrouded in mystery.
Well, then try to identify who I'm looking at presently.
I don't suppose you've read any of my journal articles or dissertations, hmm?
Not unless they deal with the best way to kill someone. Maybe your intellect would be better appreciated in town. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Well, that was easy. Looking for a trader who goes by DeVeris. Any idea where I might find her? Y'all need to watch your mechanicals. I was attacked by some drones on the way in.
And away from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
No. Found evidence of a battle. Didn't look too good.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Didn't find anything like that.
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it. What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
I'll just ask.
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
I think we're done.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield.
Can I put this away?
The official new home of free trade and self-reliance.
Hold, change equipment. Hold for weapon holstering. There we go. Is that coming across?
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Alright, what the heck happened
Mark
here?
my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
It's your deal.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
My last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift to void for a
So
decade.
you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
You seem like a swindler, sir.
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhaps they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
You were saying something about Spire Grove. What's there? I actually do a pretty convincing impression of a raptidon mating call. Want to hear?
Not particularly. Already have plenty of nightmares about them critters. Just thinking about them scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
So what's in it for him?
Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Well, best of luck with that. Better be on my way. You're in quite a bind. We could probably work on some...
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Okay, then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
Been a bit light on what these schematics are about.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
So where's Spire Grove exactly?
Down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Consider it done.
All right then, don't let me keep you.
Let's go check this out. Ah.
Takes all sorts.
Yes. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, no. Yes, you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
This guy's a charlatan. I'm not an idiot, so no. I believe everything happens for a reason. You're trying to sell me something? Yep.
I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Trying to find someone. I need to get to the Vox relay. Feel an inexplicable desire to break into the most protected location on the island. For denials. Huh.
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
Who says I desire anything?
Tisk tisk. I appreciate your devotion to remaining mum, but I simply cannot work with a freelancer who I do not intimately understand.
I feel an inexplicable desire to break into the most protected location on the island.
Who doesn't get such a compulsion from time to time? Well, if you're serious about it, I suspect we can assist one another. You help me, and I'll get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
It's a bit vague. It's a nice sales
Can't blame
pitch.
a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing, but for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
Looking for someone.
Some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure.
What doing? It's like punching the dog bed. Punching a fly. What do you know about this mental refreshment?
Subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase?
So what's a grafted soldier?
Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived.
So you must not have much faith in your troops if you're sending me after
I
one.
may be a motivator of persons, but I'm also something of a realist. Our grafted soldiers are capable at their apex, but many degrade before accomplishing themselves. I chose Trooper Sealong to grant her the opportunity to be of use, but the grafting program was shuttered with good reason. Best to be thorough.
I'll think about
You
it.
should go talk to Carr. Perhaps when you hear what kind of violence she wants you to perpetrate, you'll see the worth of my proposal.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice could not maneuver her.
Where'd she go?
You there. Still got work if you're looking. You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
I need to get to the Vox relay. The embarrassment and destruction of my intellectual rivals and infiltrating the Vox. Get ready to die. I don't think I'm ready for this kind of honesty.
Keen as I am on a dagger between the ribs, I ain't working with someone obfuscating their aims.
Drive a hard bargain,
The
fine.
Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
Suppose there's no shame in hearing what you've got planned. Have you seen any unusual protectorate subjects?
Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here, not my department. Milver Street befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you?
This person were try pickle. What is this? Or bake. I'd cut them down and or bake them the instant I could. Like I said, just an old friend. Ex-lover who jilted me.
So happens that I know the feeling from the receiving end. Bevy of ex-lovers who took my losing interest personal. Romance is a transaction, same as anything. If the deal's no good anymore, walk. And if someone tries to cheat you, make them regret it.
Isn't soliciting my help unauthorized?
My employer would assuredly be filled with wrath if it were my forces I were committing. But enlisting a freelancer on my own dime is hardly committing any forces. If you fail, I'll be out nothing, and Auntie shall be none the wiser. And if you succeed, I can't be blamed if my plans came to fruition on their own. I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war, name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Overstreet said the same thing about you. He wants information on mental refreshment. What's the plan?
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
Who do I work with?
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people. And there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary.
I'm not quite sure what these facilities are, what they're doing.
Think all you like. Speak to Milver Street if he ain't already stuck his hooks in you. I'm confident you got the spine for what must be done.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I'd like to know more about this merger.
Less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out. Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Oh, what's this? I'm sure that'll come up in a tutorial fashion. Now, what does this guy... What does he want?
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind?
Thought about it and I decided to help with your mental refreshment task after all. Mentioned she wanted me to sabotage.
Carr wishes to use dubious military intelligence to justify a foolhardy assault, and she's treating you as her personal courier. It concerns me that she's asked you for assistance. Surely you're not considering aiding her.
Hard to say. You got a counter offer?
Anything you desire, so long as you agree to aid me instead.
I don't know. Just it kind of seems like his mission's a stealth mission and hers is a guns a-blazing mission. His deals with this mental refreshment stuff, which makes people like freaking zombies, apparently. Thought about it. Decided to help you. I don't know. Previously worked at the Vox Relay, but given the danger involved in getting into the station, Niles has recommended searching for more info on her first by locating her tracker in Fairfield. Investigate town hall records. Milver Street couldn't recall much about Varys, but suggested sifting through the town hall's records for a hint. Find information on Varys and Fairfield. Seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox Relay. It's a heavily guarded protectorate site in the region, and getting into it won't be a simple matter. Improve the mission's chance by success by seeking the help of sympathetic parties. Let's... Well, available appropriated protectorate modules. Augustine DeVeris. House, red trim, circle windows. Well, just got that. House with red trim and circle windows. Not oval, circle. She's already got like a pre-made letter to send out for people getting killed. She doesn't care about nothing. I'm gonna go against my first inclination and go with this guy.
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind?
Thought about it, helping you.
Opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Alright. Probably, I'm not even gonna talk to her.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
This vending machine? Bypass shunt, tool used to hack computers. I've got current funds too low to purchase full. Smoke grenade. Man. What does this take? Compact rounds, short rounds. Whew. Wait a minute, what is... Buy this. What? Why is this... What happened? I thought these were like 730. Sneak skill makes it harder for enemies to detect you while crouched. Take a little bit of sneak. We'll put some into science. All right.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better free pills and an
Biomass grenade.
Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement.
Where'd my objective go? Is this the house with red trim with circle windows? Yeah, welcome subject Deveris. Subject, you are to report to your post in the information input and retrieval department at 0630 tomorrow. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small and insignificant their role may seem to be. We expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious part of the Protectorate's glory to the Sovereign. Pitchball incident. It is not unheard of for one to sustain injuries in the course of a spirited match at pitchball, even ones as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. In my experience, however, virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence. Prize vodka. While it was understandable misconception, such overindulgence does not demonstrate a subject's pride for their subservience to our sovereign. Fortunately for you, in the short time you've been here, your work has been nothing but superlative. So this will not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries to be an example to your fellow subjects on how to put aside one's self-importance to elevate us all. Your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I'm not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment. Thank the Sovereign. And it is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain this is but a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again. Supervisor First Class Hida.
Reese sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
What's she hiding down here? What the? Whoa, dude. Close this door, man.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness.
Oh.
How may this unit assist you, Commander?
I was just about to leave, too. Ooh. Ooh. Universal equation is one constant. Salmon. Debris submerged tracker. Debris tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside the container, obviously an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it's still producing a weak signal. Ah. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. To Savannah Lockwood from DeVries. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you accused us of such. Yes, I'm still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us, but we're decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear, and I can assure you the dark path you accuse us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. Never burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can no longer, I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatism's 6th chapter? One way or the other, I fear we are hurtling toward the same inevitable conclusion. It's one thing I can't allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. How can you say you never burden me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and your last message has me fearing that we push you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, forget that void damn cereal and whatever it is you're planning, and please, please come see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I'm holed up in the Old Order Chapel, of all places. Maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me, and Victor. Mission logs.
My cover story has worked.
Ah.
I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Sounds like she has some
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this.
doubts here.
DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I've seen many colleagues lose themselves to an obsession.
Oh, yeah? And how many of those colleagues went and blew up a space station on account of it? Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in judging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying?
I thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, any job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name or Horizon Point.
Reckon so. It's embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Always ascribe to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence, I say.
Cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Yeah, realism has been used to control and manipulate for eons.
Done some good too.
You're
Even
here.
I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
And what's kept you going?
No, didn't even know DeVries was alive until she brought the satellite down. Until then, what kept me going was mostly training and stubbornness. And Val. But to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice.
Some might. People justify bad behavior in all sorts of ways. Not so sure. I think it's a fine line between the two. I need to dress it up. I'd be happy to put a bullet in DeVries given the chance.
Whatever name we put to it, it'll feel damn good, all the same. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hell yeah. I love this perk, man. If I didn't have that, you would have just walked right by it. What the hell is this?
I suppose it was only a matter of time
Whoa.
until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Apples? What are you talking about?
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
Why would you ransack the greenhouse? Actually, stumbling upon you was a complete accident.
How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same.
What? Protectorate scum.
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
Your hands are shaking. Ooh, I've got the observation skill. And you sink of old salt tuna. You're starving, aren't you?
I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation. And that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of noble effort. Foreign to you, I'm sure. Enough! We know what is expected of us, and we have readied ourselves to meet death in all its personas. Have you?
What the?
Bitch!
You did me a big favor here. I knew someone, or something, had been absconding with food from the greenhouse, but never in a million skips would I have guessed it were stowaways. Huh. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
Well, I won't judge. Tell me. We're all standing here. Spit it out.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Lady Larceny seems like a weird message to send from beyond the grave.
Huh. Well, she always did wrench my funny bone with her pranks. It must seem woeful of me to be carrying on in this fashion, though, don't it? Looking for signs and such.
Sounds like she was special.
Was. Yeah. Oh, that feels good to say aloud, even if it hurts too. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. Supposedly compromises our decision-making in the field. But I digress. Thanks for your help, and for listening to my languishments. Glad someone else might remember her now, too.
Okay. Take those apples. Shock rod. Ring. You've gained high security lockbox. What's that? Trauma kit. When you're downed, a trauma kit may be consumed by a companion to immediately return you to action. High security lockbox. Valerie's mod kit. This high security lockbox has been sent to your ship and may be opened. Oh. All right, then. Hey, can I talk to that guy? Do you know anything about... Hey.
Emmeline will be pleased not to have to worry about her fruits and such going missing anymore. Practically a detective now. Wonder what other mysteries around here need solving.
Oh. Okay. Wanted dead or alive. Protect her drone.
Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned.
Well, let's see how they like this.
Engaging combat.
Can't see shit. Oh man, they go freaking invisible. It's coming back. Yep. What exactly? What's his ability? Spread out, I'll hold him. Niles taunts all enemies in the area around him after he fires 3 shots at the target, dealing increased damage. Niles' ability must be fully charged, and you must be targeting an enemy for it to be activated. Niles' armor is much improved than Valerie's parts. With Valerie's parts, and Valerie still mostly works. And then Valerie fires a volley of syringes with healing drugs at you, applying a strong heal over time effect and granting massive damage reduction. Okay, so she heals me, he aggroes.
Might I have a word, Commander?
What's up?
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Why, are you in pain?
Legs bother me a bit, but no more than usual. Anyway, that's not the reason I'm asking to visit. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Any chance he'll be happy?
Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Nothing wrong with that. The Protectorate is a dictatorship. It should be destroyed.
I agree. But the problem with burning down a system is finding ways out for all the innocent folk trapped inside it. That wasn't the goal anyway. Just helping out where we could. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
We're trying to do the right thing. That's what Earth Directorate agents should do.
Wouldn't have expected you to see it that way, given all your talk of trusting no one and looking out for myself. But maybe we've both done some growing since then. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Teresa.
Be straight with me. What are you hoping?
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
A time like the present.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Westport is on the east side. Makes sense. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh shit. Oh. Maybe I should do that one first. Well, let's actually... Savannah, former confidant of DeVries, is hiding in an abandoned chapel. Yeah, let's go see what she knows. These good guys? What's a...
My contract's got plenty of stipulations, but tour guiding out-of-towners ain't one of them.
You seen Gary anywhere? No, he went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago. You don't think he took it literal, like when we told him to jump in the rift, do you? Even he couldn't be that literal. Okay? I mean, it is Gary.
Anybody looking? Give me those. What's this? Silence machine. Yeah. Nice. Don't mind if I do. Silence machine pistol. A little bit less. Weak spot bonus. A little less. Big stealth multiplier. Silent shots and increases sneak attack damage. We get into a situation where we need stealth, we'll equip that bad boy. The hell is that? Oh, that's just a rat. Hey.
We're closed.
Pocket watch, huh?
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
You're a friend of Augustine DeVries, aren't you?
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
Let them talk. That's enough, Niles. This is difficult for her, Niles. Let her explain.
The anguish she always seemed to battle with, I fear it may have finally overwhelmed her. And could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
What's she doing now?
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Victor's the guy who you accused of her conspiring with, right?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Does she ramble on about the Sentinels versus the cult of corporatism serial a lot?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Again?
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
Is it true that the Order somehow helped Antes invade, like the Proctorate is saying?
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
How did you two meet?
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
Was she part of the Order?
We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
What do you know about what she's doing at the Vox station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much. At least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that, too.
Did you ever see her
I
again?
did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
Seems like a huge risk.
Now that I know what I do, I no longer consider myself such. I mean, I even broke into her safe. Well, not so much broke in. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
That is Agent DeVries' identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Well, it's all
I
fascinating.
know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
She's definitely unwell. Going to kill her. Okay, I'll see what she has to say for herself.
That's all I can ask.
Level 4. Effectiveness of all armor granting inherent damage reduction. Engineering aids in the ability to act on the knowledge of mechanical systems. Investing in engineering allows you to select perks that further increase your defenses and benefit from weapon, helmet, and armor mods. Mechanical systems with a difficulty level can be fixed. I think that's going to be good too. Hack check equal to your hack skill and lower can be overcome 5% damage. Observation science, like I can't spread it across too many things. Definitely guns. And observation, I like those. I wonder if like I get enough points to do like 1, 2, 3, 4 extra things. Ability to pickpocket humans. Just get lockpicking too. I mean, You gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health, but enemies are more likely to target you. Hmm. Might do ninja. Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by crouching. Rapid recharge after dropping to 10%. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus bits. You can access restricted inventory in vending machines. Marksman, assault, and sniper rifles deal increased damage at distances over 20 meters, but less. I want that extra slot. Let's do it. The Earth Directorate found a flaw in you, easily distracted. Your skills are erratic, to say the least. But a jack of all trades is oftentimes better than a master of one. You can raise more skills faster, though. It'll be harder to ever maximize any particular one. Warning, once selected, flaws cannot be removed. Effects. When leveling, you can only add skill points into your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. +1 skill points gained per level. So, wait a minute. You can raise more skills faster, though it'll be harder to ever maximize. Effects. When leveling, you can only add skill points to your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already. That doesn't make any sense. I can only add skill points to the lowest non-zero skill, so like something I have 1 in, or any skill you have no points in already, which means ones with 0. So that just contradicts itself, right? +1 skill points gained per level. Does that mean I get like an extra skill point per level? What does that even mean? I don't... Explain the... Let's see if Copilot knows.
Hey, Rob. How's it going?
Hey, can you explain the easily distracted flaw in Outer Worlds 2? I don't really understand what it's saying.
The easily distracted flaw in Outer Worlds 2 gives you an extra skill point each level, but you can only add points to your lowest or unused skills. Basically, it pushes you towards a balanced skill set, rather than specializing. It's a trade-off between flexibility and specialization.
Got it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna be spreading it across anyways, so. Oh, let's go see this dude. Detroit's brand distress signal.
Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Is that the same?
Peptic ulcers are barking today.
Anti-choices biomass weapon workbench. You have all the ingredients and parts needed to easily create several biomass grenades. Is it the same one?
Passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become...
Scout report. Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Excellent. At ease, Scout. Glad to hear that they haven't managed to repair it, even if men have temporarily put the actual fighting to a stop.
Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become...
Hey, it's a queen from Ark Raiders.
Guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
Okay. Dangerous enemies. Enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying that they might be that you might be too underleveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels before coming back. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful effects and must be dealt enough damage to make them weak first. Stealth grass. Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. Use it to sneak by safely or to get the drop on them. Ah, shit. Where's the other guy? There it is. Leaders and bosses, particularly tough enemies, are noted via their health bar, signifying that they're especially challenging. These are reserved for the leaders and strongest fighters of the group. These enemies are more resistant to certain powerful effects. I think it's saying that I shouldn't fight there. Rival Hammer Claw.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
I got it.
Health benefits available at your request.
What the? The hell are those things? Oh shit. Still more? Oh shit, where's it going? Oh shoot.
How are you still upright over there? That's the one you need to worry about. Over here, rehold the head.
Still more. Guess that doesn't work. The heck's it's stuck? Nope. these shock rods? I feel like I got like a ton of them. No. Stun baton. I swear I'm picking something up called shock rods. What is that freaking noise, man? Ooh. Oh, nice. I'll take it and just sell it. What the heck is this? I'll get up there. Good. Wars can finally claim they were chosen by someone's aunt to share unbridled consumerism. We'll need to confirm spelling. Perhaps ask Vigilant Hogarth. Oh my, they are forcing open the So maybe that's what this mental refresher thing is. Like, just like making people like zombies or something. What the frick was that? What happened in this town?
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit
This
tight.
looks like the place.
Would lean off all these
Oh,
supplies.
I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point.
Or maybe open the door and bolt.
Just a piece here.
Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Sensors indicate something unseemly. Certain individual appears quite cagey.
What? You can't touch the water? I drowned. Seriously? I could walk there. That's nuts. I was literally right there and I drowned.
Niles. Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
Hello. Don't mind me. Just looking through all your stuff.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Well, at least it recognized it.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Don't just stand there, Niles. Introduce you to your friend.
Zed, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
With respect, Dr. Tran, you weren't there.
I know it, Commander. We all did the best we could on that mission.
Perhaps my words were too pointed. It is difficult to erase the memory of how Niles came to me. Half torn up, on the border between life and death. But that was years ago. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Working together to save Arcadia. You wonder why you're kind of an ass. Cooler friends now.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Let Niles respond. Why didn't you go and help him, Niles? I'll let him respond.
I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Maybe you'd like to rethink Niles' offer to help?
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zed?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence.
Ooh.
But obviously, something's gone wrong.
That's where I'm
Without that
trying to
cipher,
go.
The intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please. It has to do with the location of a vault rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all I'll say for now.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Found a way to reach... I haven't found a way to reach the Vox station yet, so it might take me a while.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul. I'll answer what I can.
How did the Protectorate doctor end up turning rebel fighter?
If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration.
About your stint in mental
Stop
refreshment.
there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds.
Can you tell me about your neighbors?
Rebels? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
By neighbors, I was referring to Westport.
Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
And personnel trapped in lab. Oh, it's from that distress call. Maybe this technology would be helpful to me. Let's go do this. So I'd like to fast travel. What an ad. Oh, are these things?
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
What's wrong?
You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
You know, talking to an inanimate object is often an early sign of madness.
Only becomes a problem if the objects start talking back. Make my job a whole lot easier if they would, though.
These mines must be important if you've been banging your head to fix them.
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today.
I'll bet you this is going to be needed. And if I don't fix it, I'd rather keep all my bits, thanks. Anything I can do to help? Look up. Should I be worried?
Slow on the uptake, aren't you? Until I curry out the kinks in this system, we all should worry. How anyone around here gets any sleep is a damn mystery.
Maybe if you slept, you'd do better work. No, I don't want to leave.
This launcher ain't going to fix itself.
I want to help.
Is that right?
What? Oh, I have to have... Oh, damn. Okay. I'll be back for that. There's just somebody's house. Toilet's running. This is... What's his name? Milver Street. Cricketing musings. Wait a minute. That's not the right one. Shit. Maybe I should stay up. Damn. Almost killed me. It's a pretty empty world. I've only come across like 2 sets of animals. Is this something? What is this? Bring that down. Ah, come on. It's weird. Damn, where are you going? There's something up here? There is! I don't think I would have seen this if he wouldn't have done that. Nice. What's that? I just walk up this? The RPG elements of this game is actually pretty darn decent. Oh shit!
Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
Oh shit! It wasn't the fall that killed him, it was a sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law, I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Not my garden, not my weed.
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
This is Jackson. Too bad his business partner in Fairfield's going to be very upset.
Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scrambled her brain? You're not up that high. If she was scared of the height, why would she jump? That's the story you're going with? Half your co-workers just mysteriously jumped?
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy. And she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
If I were you, I'd be much more concerned with how you're climbing down.
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of...
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
So take the boots, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you?
Exactly.
If it's on the spire, why did Jackson jump into midair on his side?
He had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We've not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost.
Double jump boots.
Hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
Alright, I'm on it.
Thank the Sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
Covered schematics. Hail a plasma thruster boot attachments that grant their user the ability to jump in midair. Warning, thrusters fail to fire at too high a fall velocity. Got it. Are they on? There it is. Guess these will probably help me get into the Vox, huh? Nice. Where do I need to get up to? Wait a minute. Up there. Okay. What's this? Yeah. Did that take? Up and down is... Interesting cave down there. Somebody up here getting drunk. Hey! What did that one do? +1 toxicity crash threshold. Nice. Oh my. Yeet.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rotamulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Pruned vines. These lush, thick vines are clearly being cultivated for their utility, but you lack the knowledge to make use of them. Damn, man. Yeah, the RPG elements of this game are really good. Got it. It's right here. Where does it go? Absolutely love the fact that they don't have encumbrance in this game. Who in the world likes to deal with that? So just let me collect the stuff I want. I'll recycle it, sell it, use it, whatever. You couldn't have made this jump?
That's it? It was that easy?
Yeah, it was that easy.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Now let's see about bailing you out, shall we?
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Bet you I could kill him. What the? scrap metal. Oh, Ida's getting crushed in the gears. Poor Ida.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Yeah. Keep from being trapped in any other harvests, will you?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
What's your helmet do? Oh, sick. Weak spot damage. Range scanner grants additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. Further distances grant a larger bonus, but damage fall off is still applicable. Damage bonus maxes out at plus 30% at 100 meters. Designed to spot defects and ripening fruit. This device can also aid in users destroying foes. Favorite body part. Oh my god. I mean, look at my face.
Initializing social. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
I didn't mean to talk to you. My gosh. Jeez. Trip blade. What? Designed for tripping, but really good at stabbing too. Hmm. Shells. Nice. Okay. Let's go do this. Oh yeah. Saw that cave down here. I was like way up there. Is it like over here? Is that a mine? Ooh. Can't disarm them. Whoa, shit. Hey! I didn't touch that. What is that? Shock soak. Infuse your armor with rubberized inserts, protecting you from shock and allowing you to bounce 0.001 feet higher. Do you, like, equip that? What do you do with this? Damage resistance to shock. Use, oh, I think probably like when you upgrade your armor. Interesting. Protectorate. I don't see their weak spot. Combat. Weak spots. All enemies have a weak spot of some kind. For humans and creatures, this is always their head. But automechs vary. Look for the glowing point. Maybe I was just too far away. I don't see no glowing point. Oh. I guess that glowing... Well, that's just like the fire. I don't... Damn! Oh shit, what'd I hit? Oh my... Why does it default to that button?
Game smells wearing off. Let's just get down to business.
Oh, nice. Autosave is really good. Shh. God. Come on, grab this, please. Alright. Probably used one of those trauma kits on me, but that's fine. What's this all about?
Emergency protocols ready.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Glowing point. I don't see a glowing point. Oh. Do I not have any grenades?
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
I disabled them. What the? Cyranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering Protectorate's automechs. Standing in Zeranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Zeranium points can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto doc to remove any accumulated poisoning.
Engaging combat protocols.
Okay, so I know I saw Shock Rod there. Shock Rod 27. Concentrated energy stored in a capacitor commonly each. Oh, sorry. Okay. What is that? It's not a throwable. So I don't get, like, where does it put it? It's not even like in the junk items. I don't get it. Where do those things go? Why was it telling me about that Zeranium stuff? I don't see any around here. Drone operator log. Establish a temporary base of operations as close to Fairfield would be deemed possible. Note, mind that you handle them with great care. Weird. I wonder why I brought up that Zeranium stuff there. Can I change my weapons down here? No. Oh, but you can add mods to your guns too? What the f- What the hell? Oh, shit. I see it. I did not mean to do that.
Take time, Commander.
Emergency protocol status command. Maintaining your battlefield stamina.
A second. Try to wrap this mission up here. Oh, come on. Come on. The hell's looking at me?
Engaging hostile life forms.
Damn, they're far away.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
Combat-related activities.
Let the damn thing go. How's he been?
Fine. I took him out several times and he didn't even go. He didn't go. And everyone said that he was so cute. I gotta... There's like a ton of... There was sit down. AJ. Nova, get out of here.
I brought up Dewey's, City Barbecue, Culver.
Well, I've got to feed them.
I gotta take my car.
I know, but BB said Mom and Papa are out or something. And there's literally nowhere to park on the street.
So are you in the driveway?
Yeah.
So you need to bring it up more towards the garage, or
Yeah.
why?
Because Mom and Papa have nowhere to park.
What do you mean they have nowhere to park? Where are they at?
I don't know.
Oh, they're not even here?
They're not here.
Oh. Well, we need to be leaving. Isn't Halloween over at 8? So she just needs to wrap it up and get out of the driveway.
They're not even in the driveway.
Are you to one side?
Yeah, because there's a freaking chair on the other side.
No, just... I need to tell Mom where she should probably go, so do you have an idea?
Don't want pizza. Pizza.
I'll take fighting rats over living in a supply city.
Marcus.
Yeah, he's tough as you thought. Hey, you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
I call it spontaneous diarrhea disease.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
You look a little disappointed.
Not obvious, huh? Yeah, I was hoping there'd be something worth harvesting. Something worth the trouble of killing the poor creature. But hope is the father of disappointment.
Military Tree sent me. I'm here to find a report. Send a trooper Silang.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong.
Silong.
Former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
She's got weird arms. Sorry, I wasn't trying to steal your job. Seem capable. I'm sure you'll find some way to prove them wrong.
Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rapt, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
You mentioned an Enhanced Soldier Division. Couldn't they help you out? You make it sound like you'll kill it any moment.
My time is coming. The graft's making me sick, and it'll kill me if I leave it be. But I ain't giving up. There's gotta be a way to fix it.
I'm ordering food. Thank you very much. And thanks for the subscription, Distro. Appreciate it. Give me a second. Be right back. And we're back. Oh shit. Distro coming back to Twitch. You could try kissing the graph to make it better.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
Got like a hand coming out of her back shoulder. If your contract holder suddenly died, hypothetically, would that get you out of it?
Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe. Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's Choice. But that's a story for another time.
Things work out for you.
Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the raps.
Aw, let me look at your back real quick.
Inez remind you of Helen. Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's Choice.
All right. Concussive mind. Actually. Weapons and armor mods. At the workbench, your mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from a weapon modification vending machine. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia or found while exploring. Acquiring a mod from any source immediately unlocks its recipe in case you want to craft additional copies of it. So yeah, I got this. Which one am I wearing? Which one am I wearing? Hibernation suit. %% chance to ignore incoming text went below. I don't want the heavy armor though. Armoring. Okay. Oh, party upgrades. The workbench, the party upgrade screen allows you to upgrade your companions' weapons and armor, improving their efficiency in combat and granting them more abilities. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades for their armor and weapon, with each tier unlocked by obtaining that companion's upgrade kit, received by completing their quests. Companion's basic kit unlocks the first tier, and the advanced kit unlocks the second tier for both the companion's weapons and armor. At each tier, you can select one of 2 upgrades and freely swap between them at the workbench. Okay. Armor. So I can't. Okay, so I have to do their quests in order to do this. Right? What the hell? Booyah. You don't see nothing. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Oh. Sorry, ain't ready yet. Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Come on out. What is this? Shock grenade. Oh sh. Eat it.
Entering a confrontational state.
Oh. What? Oh, they're not dead. Whoa! Unsanitized reports. The following reports are unsanitized and must be assigned to personnel. Do not let this information leave the ministry without undergoing sanitation pass, secondary sanitation pass, and supervisory review. Please select the report you wish to view. Okay. Crabble enthusiast vanished while in pursuit of a fabled skeleton crabble. I don't think that was it. Oh. What? The Earth Director found a flaw in you. Bad knees. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. 50% crouch speed. Crouching emits a 10-meter radius sound that hostiles can hear and investigate. Nah.
Great.
Damn things drop out of the ceilings like freaking aliens. That's some foil on you, huh? That's where we were.
Highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Milverstreet.
Does the same thing. Where the heck is this? Do not proceed if you're not the Sentinel Administrator or the Administrator of Accuracy. Failure to heed this warning, if you are not said Administrator, will be met with severe consequences. Here we go. Our Council has breathed new life into the much-lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. Now even the most extreme cases may be rehabilitated and invited back into the fold, their perspective less complicated and more loyal. Once again, tried and true methods win over needless research and development. The Council knows what's best for the Protectorate, and nothing's better than mental refreshment. When the troubled friends and neighbors stray from the bosom of the Protectorate, remember that mental refreshment is the best way back to basics. And once you're there, relearning basic skills will be as simple as second nature. Print to cartridge. Turn the root. Do not spare the rod. Claims of the sovereign's leniency are utterly unfounded, regardless of whom the source of the rumor may be, warden, arbiter, or vigilant. It falls upon every sentinel to ignore claims of clemency and ensure the subjects receive the harshest punishments possible for derelictions of the Paradigium. I expect all administrators to observe their wards even more thoroughly on this moment. Nice. Ah, yes, I got 3 skill points now. But I can't use it on that one yet. I need to get that. Oh, yeah. I need to make sure I have engineering 2, I think. Or science 2 as well. Nice. Oh, wait. So he's got... Miles put himself in an enemy's line of fire to protect his comrades. Enemies are more likely to target him. Yeah. Like that. Party members affected by Valerie's life ejection module trait receive a moderate armor bonus for a moderate duration. Or whenever she uses that, all party members, including herself, are also healed a moderate amount. Let's get healed. Yeah, let's do heal. Alright. There's something in there? No. Cool.
those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
Let them simmer in their cells for a spell. Less able bodies muscling in on our contracts.
He's got mine stamped and signed. Officially on the payroll for another 78 days. Including today.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happened. I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Got the schematics, but your business partner, I'm afraid he didn't make it.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... God damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Freaking potato peeler. But you're all marketing geniuses that can sell anything. Good chance to prove it.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced Protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Nope. What about these personal plasma thrusters? Guess they're an old Protectorate technology. Me? No, nothing at all.
If I only had something, anything else to provide management, my sad, sorry fate might have been somehow averted. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
I'm not letting him know about my secret shoes. Welcome, Lawbringer. Look up your own bounty. I have no bounty. Hey, yeah, I did this already, right? Turn in, yeah. Wait. Did a mission and I didn't even know I was doing it.
Now, how am I gonna pay off my bar tab? Cole's gonna take my spleen. Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of funds.
Go to this vending machine real quick, sell all my junk.
It is here that we thrive. It's out there they all fail. We must trust our community. It's only then that we prevail as one perfect union. A simple people so whole.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind
She's got a
of
little
trust?
Quato hand coming out of her back.
Well, would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. Scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies.
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! At least that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Minister, let Inez fix her graph. You won't be able to doubt her efficiency ever again.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
What's next? Long ago, the Matrix
Punch his hat off.
the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all.
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
All right.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
I'd have to be pretty thick-skulled not to realize you want me to ask for more details.
I should have known better than to try to bait an individual as savvy as yourself. I shall speak openly then. Bringing Westport to heel will deliver me not only my future, but the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station.
I've been there. Place has one foot in the grave with the ocean.
Yes, it is a grim place. But the Protectorate hangers-on who remain there are anything but inclined to move on. Converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind. How it solves problems, what it desires, how it can be swayed. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
Say no more, man. Even a go-getter like me needs advice from time to time. Thought you were the marketing specialist. Or is that not just for show?
Shh, not so loud. The heck can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
Why is converting Westport's subjects so important?
Represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone. Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purpleberry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. That I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
The hell is that?
This is Protectorate sanctioned wireless. Hark, your
I don't want a replica head. I want the real thing.
provides for your every need. Not just an abundance of nourishment, but also
I don't think you understand. The reserve Oxonian is functionally identical to the one I wear. If anything, the replica is likely in better state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. And really, is anything truly one of a kind? Not from the universal perspective.
communications platform. Far more energy than the Vox requires.
Just worry about getting me into the
Then
box.
consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market.
Surely this proves
Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
I was expecting, you know, guns. Is this town armed?
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
If Paradise Island is that dangerous, you should have given me some guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Don't come crying to me if all the refugees are killed by Reptonians. Raptidons on the way here. Oh shit.
All done in there? Hope
Yep.
that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice.
New companion, huh? Why in the void would you want to go back?
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
That ought to be the
I know you're
tagline.
making fun, but I fully intend to stand in front of Auntie and show just how much I made her proud. You know, once the graft is sorted out. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
I believe you.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Going back, Val.
Acknowledged. After you.
Inez's training as a doctor gives her a good understanding of anatomy of combatants. Inez's accuracy is increased significantly, and she will actively target enemy weak spots. Additionally, her weapons shots will periodically stun her target. Medicine packs break apart on their own. Hmm. Stop. Oh, I want to go help that. Where's the one chick with the... I want to find that lady with the mines, the air or sky mines. Hmm. Where was that? I think this is it. There's our waypoint.
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it? Because we get paid.
Yeah.
This launcher ain't going to fix itself. Is that right?
Yes. That's weird. Why would that leave the conversation?
Please. I'm not some flathead doesn't know her hygroscopic compounds. You mess with the balance, you risk the whole thing combusting.
Not if you trim its molecular excitement before reversing the compound's polarity.
Are you loaded to the bulkhead? There is no universe where that works.
I wouldn't expect a layperson to understand true science. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Leave conversation. Sure it will. I've done it 100 times. Well, twice. Once, but it worked.
I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance.
The fuel distribution tank is connected to several nearby sky mines, but no fuel is being delivered. Your trained eye recognizes some damage within the flow control regulator, likely caused during transport to Paradise Island. With a little elbow grease, you're confident you can repair the regulator. Is red good? Hey. There they go. Where is she?
All right, so you got her working. Bully for you.
Don't sound so disappointed.
No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again. There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough? You know what? You're right. Now that the system's fixed, no point lollygagging around here. Plenty still needs doing. Just need to find the right project. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
So much, I had to get my butt clouded.
I think that's going to definitely help the city in the near future.
No.
Call it there for right now. It's dinner time. Might be back on later. See.